Food Truck Friday has been one of the most popular events in Green Cove Springs since 2018, going strong until it disappeared just a few months ago. Well, Food Truck Friday is back, and I'm sitting here with Ethan and Mike, who stepped up and kept it going. Ethan, Mike, thank you guys for doing this.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So can you each just introduce yourselves and also tell us what's your connection to Clay County?
I'm Ethan. I was born here 22 years ago. I've lived here for 20 years. So I grew up in Middleburg, lived in that house my whole life. Kind of played baseball all around the county, have friends all around the county, went to high school here, just lived here my
Middleburg
whole
High
life.
School?
Yep, Middleburg
Nice,
High
man.
School.
I went to Clay High.
Ooh.
Very nice.
So yeah, I grew up here. What about you, Mike?
I got y'all beat. I went to Fleming Island High School.
Really?
Yep. I'm Mike. I'm from Clay County also. Lived here for more than 22 years. And I graduated from Fleming Island High School. And, I own Pelican Snowballs here in Green Cove Springs and the Neighbor to Neighbor newspaper. Pretty involved in the community.
So for someone who has never been, what is Food Truck Friday?
You want to take it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a community event, so it's free entry. We have a bunch of food trucks lined up and vendors around the park. We'll have a live band. You can bring a lawn chair, cooler. You can just sit at the park, eat food, listen to music for free. I mean, it's for the community.
I mean, you can see behind us, it's an awesome location here at Spring Park. We've got a playground for the kids, volleyball going on. There's tons of vendors and food trucks. It's a great opportunity for folks to come out and enjoy Best of Clay County right here in Green Cove.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So pretty much what we got going on right here, that's what it looks like.
This is what it looks like all over the park.
Times like 1,000 though.
So the event went away. What do you guys think that that did here in the community when such an amazing event goes away like that?
Yeah, I mean, people were sad. It had been around for 7 or 8 years. I had been to it a bunch of times. I'm sure Ethan, his friends have come out. It's a great event. Tons of people in Clay County and outside of Clay County had been to it. And then when it went away earlier this year, people were sad. There was a lot of complaints in the community. The city council was getting phone calls about it. We were at lunch one day and we're talking about it. And I was like, that'd actually be a fun event to bring back. What do you think? And Ethan goes, well, what do we have to do? Why don't we go ask at City Hall there? And we went to the city manager and they loved it. They were super supportive of the idea. And it took us probably about 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I think, just under 4 weeks of meeting with them, getting the applications in, making phone calls, and pulled it all together.
Awesome, man. I think it takes a special kind of people to take on something like that. So I guess there wasn't a ton of people knocking on their door to take it over, I guess, from what you guys know.
It was funny, after we turned in our application, I think they got 3 or 4 more phone calls of people who wanted to apply for it, but nobody actually was willing to commit. And I mean, between the time and the money to run the event, there was a big commitment. It wasn't like, just 10 people coming together to do it. It's a huge event, take a huge amount of effort. So.
Absolutely. So yeah, I guess that kind of goes into the story we all want to hear is like, why did you two decide to be the ones to keep it going?
I mean, I love Green Cove and Clay County. I grew up here, my family's all here, owning Pelican Snowballs 2 minutes away from here. Anytime Food Truck Friday happened, our store did better, our kids did better. I know it benefits the whole community. We know it benefits restaurants, store owners. You come to Green Cove for an awesome night, and while you're here, you get gas. You stop and get bug spray at Walgreens. You stop and get food somewhere else. It benefits our economy to have that type of event here. Not only is it good for the community, but it's just great for people to have a place to go, to come out and enjoy Spring Park, bring the family, do something for fun. You could spend $0 and come out. We have free face painting. We have 2 different playgrounds. We have a kids zone. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff to see. In August, you'll be able to hold baby alligators and baby caimans again. Have our reptile preservation group here.
Oh, yeah.
There's just tons of fun stuff to do. So it's a great event for the community. It's a lot of fun. And when we saw that it wasn't happening, I mean, we were both bummed about it. And then when we talked to the city about the opportunity to step up and do it, it just sort of made sense. So we ran with it, and we pretty much never said no to anyone, I don't think, or each other. We kept throwing ideas back and forth, like, what do you think about this? Like, let's do it. What do we have to do? Who do we call?
Yeah.
And people were so supportive.
You just didn't overthink it. You're just like, let's just do it.
We kept reaching out to people,
moving forward.
And they were so responsive and so supportive. I don't think, did anyone tell us no?
I probably told you no. I thought he was crazy at first. I was like, what are you talking about?
You're joking.
And he's like, no, we can do this. And we started taking steps forward, and everyone was just so supportive and made it so much easier than what I thought it would be.
Yeah, I mean, not just vendors and food trucks, but we would call the city manager's office. I mean, city manager Null, Kim Thomas, all of the city councilors at Green Cove. Every time we threw an idea out, they were all supportive and loved it and jumped on board. So.
Yeah, man, it definitely seems like everyone loves this event. An event this size, like, tell us a little bit about behind the scenes. Like, what does it take to run an event of this size? Like, what are some things that maybe the average person doesn't think about? Or just like, what was one of your biggest challenges with this one past event you did?
I would say our biggest challenge with the first event was time. We got the nod from the city council. They approved our application around, I think it was May 19th. It was mid-May when we got it approved.
May
so the
19th.
event was July 3rd. So we had 5.5 weeks, just shy of 6 weeks to pull it together. Not to mention 4th of July weekend, right? Because our event was on July 3rd. So
Yeah.
time was not on our side. We ended up having to, hit the ground running the next day after we got the approval. And even before that, we were reaching out to tell people, hey, we're hopeful this happens. We think they're going to give us the approval. Would you be interested? Ethan had lined up the band, 3 weeks before to let them know, hey, we're waiting to get the approval. Are you free? They saved the date for us. Firewater was great. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah, they were.
So time was our biggest enemy. But as far as what it took, I mean, just putting the word out to people, Facebook and our event application and letting people know this is what we're having. And they all came to the table, jumped on board and loved it.
Awesome,
People
man.
were so supportive. We had vendors contacting us 2 and 3 days before. Can I come? Can I get in? Even food trucks. We added 2 more at the last minute. I mean, people were super supportive.
So you're surprised at like the reception. It was just, people were super excited.
I mean, we had never really done an event this big before. We've both, Ethan's helped at Pelicans for years since we've been friends. And, we've done a lot of events with Pelicans, going to stuff or working with other food trucks to pull things together. But to actually be the ones to organize an event that had over 6,000 people come out, that was a first for both of us. And when we started throwing it out to folks, what we wanted to do, people were like, well, you're a little skeptical. And then when they heard the plan, they're like, okay, we want to be a part of this, and just kept coming out. So.
I know when when Clay County Intel did a video about it closing down, so many people in the comments section were like, why can't just food trucks show up? It sounds easy, that sort of attitude. And I ended up speaking with a police officer that used to help work the event, and he was explaining that you have to have X amount of police there. You have to, there's a lot of other things involved, a lot of moving parts.
Oh, I mean, there's a ton of stuff that goes on behind the scenes to keep people safe. They don't realize. I mean, it starts the day before with coming out here to secure the site, make sure that all the infrastructure is there, put notices up for folks to move cars. I mean, we hammered. What do we have? 60 signs that we had to put around.
All around the park.
The city gave us the list. We were 3 hours with a mallet. Hammering away signs.
Stakes.
Just doing it yourself out there because you're like, we don't have time to even try to.
And on the day of, we each went a different direction and just started finding people. Hey, is that your car? Would you be willing to pull your car out? We're trying to set up. Hey, is your car over here? Are you guys parked? Like, getting the site ready for everything on the day of took a whole afternoon. But even before we showed up to do anything, you have to have insurance. You have to have, coverage for multiple different types of things. You have to have police on scene, which means lining them up weeks in advance. I mean, it doesn't happen the day of. So the logistics part, meeting with all of them, making sure whether it's, police department, fire rescue, the city, the public works department, all of the infrastructure has to be set up before we even move in PA guys at noon for our sound and vendors and food trucks and all the infrastructure. I mean, even for us, we started making our list. Remember that the day before, we're making a list of all the stuff we have to go through. I'm like, oh my God, it's going to take us forever to get through this.
I can't even imagine, man. It's a lot of time and a lot of money, a lot of effort. That night at the first event, was there ever a moment where the two of you just kind of looked at each other and were like, wow, this is really working? Because obviously it was an amazing event from what I saw. So
it was awesome.
Was there a moment that night though where y'all were like, man, this is we're actually having fun now?
We were hanging out and we looked up and we looked around and we're like, man, this is like, it worked out. We looked at each other and we're like, this is like, it worked. We were so worried about so many things, the weather, the band, like the sound. We had so many aspects where like, man, this could go wrong. And it all just came together.
So much out of your control, right? The two of you can only do so much.
We can't control if it rains, and we had a beautiful day.
Yeah, I don't think I saw the two of you together the whole time either.
We were for like 10 minutes. We took a picture right over here on the creek, right in front of the bridge. And I was like, we should get a photo to commemorate this. Because the event started at 5 o'clock, or was it 5:15 when we went on stage?
5:15.
We did the check presentation. And there were already a ton of people here. But we both said to each other as we went on stage, like, I kind of was hoping there would be more people. We were surprised, there was still a little bit of grass that you could see on the hill. And then by 6 o'clock, maybe 6:15, about an hour later, I'd say, there were so many people pouring in from all directions that there was literally not a spot to sit on either side of where we are right now.
Wow.
And I said, we should take a picture to
Yeah.
commemorate this for, down the road if we end up doing this for years. So we took a photo right over there with just 1,000 people sitting on the hill right behind us.
Oh
That's
man,
pretty cool.
That
So,
is awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all have that to look back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd mentioned like I'd heard thousands of people were here. Did y'all ever get like an official head count?
So the county uses, they have data called Pacer data, which allows
Mm-hmm.
us to track how many people are here based on cell phones that are pinging in the station. So
Oh, okay.
our initial numbers were just from the police department taking their estimate, and then we were able to confirm it after the fact. So it was a great turnout, and the people rolling
Yeah.
through, it's a mix of folks, right? Not everybody comes and stays the whole time. Some folks come, get dinner, sit for an hour and leave. Some people come literally just to see the vendors and pick up, whether they ordered cookies or they ordered candles
Mm-hmm.
or whatever food vendors were making that you could get and take home from local crafters. I mean, it was a variety of people who came out, not just sit and listen to music the whole time.
Yeah. There's a little bit for everybody here, for sure.
Well, that was part of our idea when we talked about the event. Food Truck Friday has been a great event. I mean, kudos to the previous organizers because food, music, great location, right? It was easy, those three things. But then moving forward, we wanted to make it, how can we have more than just that? So by adding stuff for kids, adding stuff for families, adding things that you can walk around and see, vendors, different nonprofits that were here, that we have a certain number of booths that we've allotted for nonprofits for free to come be a part of it, just to build up Clay County and build up, Green Cove Springs to folks who maybe don't live here or don't know what's going on within the community.
Yeah, you definitely see like a great sample of like the whole county here at the event. I think a little bit of everything. You got to walk around and see all the vendors. Do you know about how many food trucks and vendors did y'all have total at that first event? And also, like a food truck or a vendor wanted to come to the next one, how do they get a spot, or how do y'all decide who gets a spot?
Do you remember the numbers?
I think it was 15 or 16 food trucks, and then it was over 30 vendors. I want to say it was close to 40.
Yep.
40 vendors and then a couple nonprofits.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We had 17 food trucks that we confirmed, but we had one or two that
Two
had mechanical
canceled.
issues.
Okay, yeah, I
minute. Then
remember
we
y'all
added
told me
another food
about
truck.
that.
So
Yeah, definitely want to know for myself. I'd like to be a vendor, get a spot here eventually, just so I can kind of put the word out of what we're trying to do.
yeah.
That's awesome. So when is the next one?
August 7th.
August 7th. Yeah, and that's the first Friday of every
First
month.
Friday.
Yep.
Right? So anything new, anything to tell Clay County about, like anything unique about the next one or any of the ones going forward?
So we're trying to do a theme each month, a general theme, kind of keep it different, not repetitive. So the next one we're doing like a Hawaiian island luau theme.
Awesome.
So we're gonna have Paper City Hustlers here playing some island tropical music.
Very
Then
cool.
G's Barbecue, they're gonna be smoking a pig down by the river somewhere, giving out free samples to
Awesome.
everyone. So
Yeah. Our
Very
sponsors
cool.
have
That's-
been awesome. I mean, every time we've thrown out an idea to them, they've come to the table and said, yes, what can we do? We say, hey, here's the theme that we want to go with. What do you think? And G's stepped up to the table right away. I was like, let's smoke a pig.
Yeah.
Do an authentic Hawaiian, pig
Dude,
roast.
yes.
And not selling it. Obviously, you can get food. G's Barbecue will be here as well as, what do we have, 23 food trucks this time or 22?
22.
22 food trucks. So you definitely have your pick of food when you come out to this event. They'll be all over Spring Park everywhere.
That's
But,
awesome.
G's is going to be down on the water here, roasting a pig, doing free samples. So
Like up here by the
They'll be
gazebo?
They'll be
or
kinda,
do you
no,
know
we're
where
not going
they're-
to put them right by the stage.
Okay.
We want to keep it as a separate thing. So it'll either be next to Cornhole or over here by the pavilions on this side. But
Very
you won't be able
cool.
to miss it. We'll have it marked out for
Yeah, and last time y'all had like the watermelon eating contest. That was awesome.
was-
Great
that was
4th of
fun.
July
That was a lot
themed
of
stuff. So the
We were
pig-
even surprised by the response to that. We had to turn people away at the last minute. We didn't know how many watermelons to cut
too
up.
many people wanted to do it.
a lot of
people
people.
got drenched.
Yeah, they came running
They
down.
went. They took it serious.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
surprised.
And we got to give a shout out, obviously, to Big Joe from Garber.
Oh, yeah.
Big Joe and his
Yeah.
son both stepped up, and they gave it their all. But I think
Yeah, my younger brother also was in there. He was like, I think tied for first. He was just drenched.
Was
His
he?
shirt
Okay.
was soaked. It was wild.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then you had mentioned the luau. Y'all brought some lays
Yeah,
here.
check
Do you
it
wanna-
out. Give it a go. We're really pumped because we have to thank all of our sponsors for stepping up when we told them what we wanted to do. Garber Automall and Garbear. If you haven't been over there, go say hi to Garbear.
Thanks,
and
man.
G's Barbecue, Napa,
cool.
right here in town on Highway 16, Napa Auto Parts, and then JP's Custom Carts on Highway 17. He's got an awesome selection of golf carts over there. The four of them stepped up, and we were able to double the number of free lays for the first 2,000 people who come out to Food Truck Friday on August 7th.
All right.
So come see one of our sponsors. They'll all have an assortment of lays.
Yeah.
And, should just be
My
a fun
girls
time.
will definitely be excited about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome
it's gonna-
time
yeah,
just
for
for
sure.
kids. So.
So yeah, I was gonna ask just like your long-term vision. Like, do you see this thing kind of, just keep doing what you're doing, or is there like room for this to still grow and evolve over time?
Since we only had one, I want to say there's more room to grow, and we can obviously make it, bigger. Use the whole park. We can incorporate more of the community, more free things to give back to the community, more free, like, I don't know, exhibits, like he said, face painting, the alligator holding, like more free things we could bring to
This
the
kind of
community.
stuff. Yeah. That's
So, I mean, there's definitely room to grow. We don't know exactly what that looks like yet, obviously, but
I guess growth doesn't necessarily have to mean more people, because
Yeah.
I mean, it's so packed.
it could just be
Right.
more
Not in a bad way. I mean,
interactions
it's
with
just-
the people.
Yeah, how many more people can come? Sorry about the bugs out here today.
No, actually, for people who are wondering why they keep swatting themselves.
I should probably say that.
It did pour rain earlier today, so Spring Park is not normally as muggy as it is right now. But it was great because one of the things we were concerned about was, are there going to be bugs or gnats out here? Obviously, it's the middle of summer in Florida. And we have to give a huge shout out to the city manager, Mike Knoll, for reaching out to the county and the Public Works Department. Greg and all the guys over there got together and they did a treatment and sprayed Spring Park to make sure everything was good the day before.
I don't remember any bugs that night.
We got so lucky. The wind was just a gentle breeze coming in off the river. The sun went down. I mean, it was like in the low 80s, and there was not a single gnat to be found.
It was
out here.
perfect.
I mean, it couldn't have been a better night for us.
I might need to get your contact there, so I could have helped us out in this situation.
We keep laughing about how lucky we got with the first event. I mean, it was hard work. It wasn't just pure luck, but at the end of the day, we got so lucky that we had a great response. We had an awesome band, record number of people here, food trucks, half of them sold out completely or of certain items, vendors who sold out. People loved it. The weather, I mean, the gnats were gone. Like, we set the bar so high for ourselves. I don't know if any other one will be as good or as much fun from an organizer.
It fell into place. Yeah, it definitely didn't look like your guys' first event.
Yeah.
Is there anything, like, if at all, if that y'all would ask of us, the community, like, what can we do to help support?
Well, for sure. I mean, thank the city council. Thank all of our sponsors. Get out and support them because they all stepped up to the table and made it possible. I mean, the city council helps provide a sponsorship for the event to make it possible, but it wouldn't have happened if our sponsors hadn't come forward and said, yes, we love that idea. We want to make this work. So kudos to all of them, like we said, for helping us make it possible. Come out and have a good time. Spread the word. Tell people about Food Truck Friday, that it's back. We constantly run into people when we're at lunch or we're out meeting with folks in town. They go, oh my God, I didn't realize it was back. I haven't heard about it since last year. That's awesome. It's come back. So, we're marketing as best we can between Facebook and newspaper and online content, but some people don't see the banners, and don't always know what's going on.
Some people aren't on social media, like that sort of thing too. So maybe we'll have to do a newspaper ad or something too, but we'll definitely do what we can, over here at our channel to help get that word out as much as possible for you guys. Awesome. Is there anything you want to say to the people that actually came to that first event and, and supported?
What would you say?
Thanks for coming out. I hope they had fun.
Yeah.
Hope they enjoyed it.
And what about someone who maybe was on the fence and they're considering coming to this next one? Anything you would say to them?
I'd say it's free. You got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose but time.
Come early, get a spot,
Yeah.
get a lay, come try the pig. I mean, it should be a lot of fun. We're gonna have great music, and we have a little more time to plan for this one, so we actually have decorations and stuff to give the Spring Park vibe, going on as a Hawaiian luau beachy theme. So
amazing.
Our goal is to turn Spring Park into the largest luau in Northeast Florida. That's what we're trying to do.
Guinness Book of World Records.
We're gonna try for it. Come on. So if you're in Green Cove
awesome.
or you're in the surrounding areas, come on out and just have fun. Get some food, listen to some music, enjoy the day.
Well, hey, man, I really appreciate you guys doing this. I really appreciate you guys stepping up to keep this awesome event going forward. I know most of the community is, super thankful as well. So I appreciate that, and I look forward to seeing y'all at the next one. I'll definitely be there and ready to get the luau going, get some pig. But
well, and thanks for helping us get the word out. For
Yeah.
folks who are interested, they can hit us up on Facebook, Food Truck Friday 2.0 Green Cove Springs, and there's a link on there. We use a platform called Eventney to book food trucks, to book all of our vendors and exhibitors and all of our nonprofits and community organizations. So we've put the next 3 or 4 events on there for the rest of this year if people are interested in coming out.
awesome.
And
We'll
keep it
definitely
updated,
put those
so.
links below for everyone to see. And
Awesome.
And yeah, we'll see you guys there.
Hey, we appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Well, there's your story. Food Truck Friday is back. Clay County showed up, 6,000 plus strong. Go follow Food Truck Friday. Follow Clay County Intel. We're always here at first. I'm tracking it. I'm Brenton Graham, military veteran, local realtor, born and raised right here. More intel coming.